Well, we've welcomed fall this afternoon. There's a look at some of the high temperatures across the region, upper 70s, lower 80s. There was a little bit more cloud cover east of the mountains to start the day, and then those clouds began to dissipate, allowing for more sunshine. Let's take a look outside as we look off to the south and southwest, seen from Scott Stadium. We are now in the golden hour. Of course, that gets earlier and earlier. The sun now setting at 7:10. We average now 12 hours and 8 minutes, and of course, we're losing over 2 minutes a day as we slip deeper into fall. So that's what we have to look forward to. 79, the current number at the airport, again making it a high of 80 this afternoon. Southerly winds and increase in the humidity reflective of the dew points. It's going to be a rather humid week going forward. 78, the current number there at the Valley Airport in Weir's Cave, touching 82 for the high today. Some other readings, again, most of us are in the upper 70s and low 80s from Louisa to Dillon to Waynesboro to Harrisonburg and Madison. There's a look at Doppler radar the last few hours. There was a little shower that worked through western Rockingham County, and those have since kind of dissipated and moved away. Now there's more activity farther to the west, but for the most part we will remain dry tonight. Any chance of shower or thunderstorm would be well west of I-81. We'll widen out the view and you can see again that kind of fading away, but this storm system is going to be very slow moving, and with some disturbances aloft the next couple of days. Each afternoon and evening will feature at least opportunities for some needed showers and storms. We certainly need the rain. Temperatures tonight, upper 50s, lower 60s, some patchy fog to develop. A very summery first full day of fall, as we'll see numbers back in the low and mid 80s. Again, a hit or miss shower thunderstorm really tomorrow. And then as we roll into Wednesday and Thursday, temperatures are going to remain warm, although they'll start to decrease more so by the late week. But I think maybe the probability of rain's a little higher here for the mid and late week as we watch this system approach. In general, 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches of rain. That takes us through late Friday. Of course, any thunderstorm can produce localized higher amounts of rainfall. Any certainly needed on our parched ground. Of course, we have moderate drought across the entire region. So we have a storm system that's well to our west. Little disturbances will ride along it basically all week, but the front itself likely won't get close to us until later on Friday. So for tonight, things will be relatively quiet. It'll be a little patchy fog in the morning. Temperatures upper 50s, lower 60s. And then we'll warm up into the low and mid 80s with a few hit or miss showers and storms as we roll through the afternoon. Then those will fade away, and we'll kind of repeat the process here on Wednesday, although that storm system out to the west gets a little closer. Gabrielle, you can clearly see on the satellite picture here, a major Category 4 hurricane. That is the second major hurricane of the Atlantic hurricane season. Of course, Aaron as well. This will eventually start to decrease its wind field, but it'll remain a formidable storm. It may threaten the Azores of Portugal in days to come. Below Gabrielle is a tropical wave that has an 80% chance of development this week, but that looks to remain farther off the shore. Of course, these are generating big swells up and down the eastern seaboard. This one here, 50% chance of development. We'll have to watch that as we get into late in the weekend and next week along the eastern seaboard. Upper 50s, lower 60s here tonight. There's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast. Again, shower chances are with us all week, and those temperatures will begin to slide back down. Upper 70s to near 80s is our average daytime high right now. Rain certainly needed. We'll watch it over the next several days.
All right, Eric, thank you.
And a check of your